Sound check.
I wanted to find out if there was anything I could work on in the upper range when I'm trying to, especially with volume, belting high or just increasing the volume when I'm in my very uncomfortable upper register. I don't sound as focused and I don't feel like the quality is as not as clean as a lower belt. That's what I want, a clean quality like my lower belt, but in my upper range.
Yeah, so certainly when we are belting, we are looking for that that full-bodied sound, and the exercise that we might jump into in a moment is the never, 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 no. Obviously, we start that low. That starts in our lower register, shorten a dominant, and then we'll move it up. But here's the thing is we do have to allow the tone, not only the tone, but also the placement and the air pressure to adjust in a manner that allows us to maintain that belted function, so that shortened dominant activation. So the thyroarytenoid muscle maintains its activation. Now, what that is going to mean is there is going to be a change in tone. There is going to be a change, even to a certain extent, in the weight of the sound, if I can put it that way. Can you show me exercise 6 and maybe point out for me what you are referring to in your own voice as you do it?
Never, 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 never. Never, 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 no. Never, 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 no. Never, 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 no. Never, 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 no.
Good.
Never, 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 no. Never, 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 no. Never, 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 no. Never, 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 no.
Now, did you notice in the last one or two phrases, we started to get a little bit of a what I would call like a spreading of the tone. We were starting to lose the focus. It was in part, I think, because you were still trying to maintain the same body of sound. And so the tone started to spread while you maintain the same weight. What I'd like to aim to do is do the opposite. Back the weight off, but maintain the focus.
Right, but how do I do that? You mean just...
Be attentive to the pressure as opposed to the tone, or we are being attentive to the tone. We're trying to keep it focused, but we're backing the air pressure off.
Okay.
Can we try it?
And it comes at about that same point.
Yeah, try to see if you can jump in at the same.
Never, 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 no. Never, 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 no. Never, 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 no.
Good.
Never, 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 no.
Keep it focused.
Never, 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 no.
Bring the chin down.
Never, 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 no. Never, 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 no.
Nah.
Never, 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 no. Never, 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 no.
Good.
Never, 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 no. 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 And
so we kind of, that last one, maybe the one before, we started to hear the voice transitioning and really losing any weight that would leave us being able to describe that as belt. What did you experience?
I was really conscious of backing off the pressure. So then at that point, I thought, how do I focus without the pressure that I had before? And it wasn't actually, it was more of a feeling that I don't know if you can imagine it or you can actually definitely place the focus of where I was feeling the sound being produced more narrowed and in my, right at the point where I was actually producing the sound. It was just, it just felt like it was more forward rather than coming from down here.
Yeah.
It was coming from in this area.
It's always interesting to me that when we back off the pressure, it allows the placement to remain more forward. So often we're wanting to push the placement, but it almost becomes pushment, not placement. Yeah. And so it's a matter of maintaining the focus by virtue of backing the pressure off. And when we talk about backing the pressure off, we're talking about in very incremental, very minor micro adjustments.
I couldn't take it away completely. I couldn't take it away in a big amount. It was just like enough to get me to the same sound, but a less sort of full.
And my feedback to you would be certainly, you know, over Zoom, it sounded, the tone sounded more focused to me than when we did it the first time through.
Okay, but it felt more focused to me.
Sound check.
Hi there, I hope you enjoyed this brief video as I seek to draw back the curtain on what can be a mysterious going on for some. I know that much of what we see and hear on YouTube can leave us feeling like our own voice will never measure up. Sometimes that's because what we're viewing online has been edited beyond what is real and genuine. I hope this undoctored and rather raw footage of my student and me educates and encourages you to keep working on your own very real voice. I'm Dr. Dan. Sing well.